start and stop the stream. I wait for it to try kicking the gear. Usually it's a few seconds or it'll reset. There's always a delay. Always a delay in a few seconds to reset. So like if you end the stream, it's still like connecting data. And if you like start and then stop, it like doesn't update the data. It doesn't update the data. So instead of like it traveling, all of a sudden it just doesn't connect. And then that's the data from the previous stream like doesn't connect. So at the end of the previous stream, this will be stream 2 for the day. So the first stream was like literally almost 2 hours. I was thinking about it. It was already 2:13. And I was trying to max the 2 hour mark a little bit. So we're gonna YouTube and chill. But I don't know why it didn't. I need to refresh.
It's so ugly.
Oh, it is YouTube and chill. You know what's so trippy? If you looked here on the bottom, it was still holding the previous title that Caitlyn had. Where does that data sit? You see what I'm saying? Like that was so trippy. Like her channel said YouTube and chill, and I clicked it, but it still showed the old data. And it wasn't until I refreshed did it connect to her current stream. But why was it sitting there? Her old title was still stuck on my data. Why does that still exist? That means Twitch is probably. What is it current? Oh, so we're gonna YouTube and chill with. We're gonna YouTube and chill. What's up, Caitlyn? To start the second stream at 2 a.m.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about the tuxedo jacket with the. I'm sorry.
Oh, with the sweatpants.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
He was nervous about this today.
Nobody might write for the tuxedo jacket with the sweatpants. No one's questioning.
Yeah, because I'm comfortable, but then I can do some magic tricks, you know? Do you have a magic trick? No.
Alright. You're done.
I would say top is definitely the one in the middle. Present. 100%. Yeah.
Pink jacket, good pink jacket.
I know, there's obviously some here.
I think it's just the puffer jacket.
I think y'all
It was a
cute,
bold
though.
choice.
The whole jacket, or the whole outfit.
She wants it, that's why it is. I know it is.
And honestly, I'm gonna say that my bottom is also baby boy with a puffer jacket.
Bro, what?
It's not the puffer jacket for me. It's the frosted
Nah,
tips.
dude, this is just bullying one.
He looks like he teleported out of
It's just
1990s.
a girl thing. Hey, look, all I gotta say is there's something in here, so we'll see what we'll see.
What's
if I
in
say
there?
or not.
Is that a threat?
It's a Valentine's Day gift. It's a,
So are you packing?
you'll just have to find out what this gift is.
If you're a gangster, I might be a little more interested.
Okay.
I think I like Ken doll without like the puffer jacket.
I'm just gonna take it off.
Oh, he got fully taking it
Yeah,
off.
I'm gonna have to go with.
Don't look at me. I see you looking at me.
I don't like the blazer. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, take it off.
I think it's his voice too.
Oh, it's
Much
after.
better. Much better.
I'm sorry, you kind of scared me with the jacket. I don't know what you have in there.
What's up with the dang jacket?
Well, you did insinuate like a gun in there, so it was a little.
Dang, that means I'm going first. Alright, well, you're gonna regret it.
Bro, what?
I might be leaving too.
We're gonna have the girls' final decision.
Bro is weak,
after
bro.
the
Like, what is it?
The guys here have 2 minutes.
Dude can't take one slight criticism.
So go ahead.
I heard they all believe
Which girl would you eliminate?
In the with the tax, the second one.
Do you remember her name?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't. And my bottom.
Pink
is gonna have
top.
to be,
Dude can't take one
this,
critique of himself.
Muffin ears.
This dude with.
I like her answers though.
All of you guys are great. I'm allergic to cats. So that's
I think Pink Cat didn't
the
really
only
talk.
thing I could find that's wrong.
I think Pink
here.
Cat's the best
Stop
one.
being allergic.
You're right. It's gone.
Bottom? It's because I feel like you're not really talking.
Oh,
you're not
pink
really,
dress.
I don't know, maybe you shy.
Yeah, this girl didn't really talk.
I really fuck with your fit, though.
Maybe you just have to come find out.
See, now you're talking to me. That's
Thank
what
you,
I'm
Nico, for 1 year.
Talk to me.
Happy 1 year anniversary.
definitely confirm where I'm at.
No, I'll get a pink dress. I forgot she was there.
Yeah, we have to eliminate 2 because we have to even it out.
Hey, can I say something?
Oh.
Respectfully, I think they're all ugly. I think I'm just gonna go.
Oh, that me. Honestly, they're ugly though.
And I'm sorry.
Wait, you say all of us are ugly?
I mean, they're not cute
DN say
though.
otherwise, but that's okay. Walk off. DN say otherwise.
Wait, you think it's because she knew they'd get her out?
Bajow.
Baby boy, Hollister model.
It's a Caleb move. It's a power move.
What a surprise.
Grab bottom.
Wait, so am I allowed to show my gift?
Button shoes. She's stepping.
Wait, who's the other girl out? Wait, who's the other girl
You see
out?
the brand first? You see the brand? Whoever was the lucky winner is gonna get this Valentine's Day gift. So there's something in here for you.
Bro,
And now this is for me
bro,
in the event you break my heart
No.
on your birthday gift.
how about you flexing?
Well, actually,
It's a rental car, bro.
nice knowing you. See ya.
So the guys, we've deliberated and we've chosen to eliminate Madison.
Oh, okay.
our best friend.
Barbie never needed Ken, but bye guys.
Thank you
Nice
so
meeting
much.
you.
Alright, good choice, good
Alright,
choice.
so round 2, it's gonna be 8 minutes this time. We're gonna speed through it, so round 2 starts now.
Y'all like to be command while you having sex?
Well, if he goes nonverbal, that's okay too. I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me. I also like to have the lights off too, because
No, but the question is, do you like to be commanded in sex? Like, I like to take control. So like dominant.
You ever pick somebody up and just toss them in
My
the
dirty talk is
RKO.
like, my dirty talk is like flip that ass around, throw it back. I like to empower.
You're giving orders out.
No,
He started rapping. He was like,
it's orders to empowerment. Like, I mean, think of like we taking charge anyway. So if you let him go loose and let him, you tell them to go loose.
so you don't like a woman who takes charge.
No, that's what I'm telling you. I like to empower them.
Oh, so you wouldn't like maybe my finger in your mouth?
Do it. That's empowerment.
What about my finger in your butt?
We go.
Yeah, I'm in for that. I would love a little finger in the butt.
Really?
You like it up yet?
I'm saying we gonna lead up to it, bro. That ain't my. Man, we ain't doing that yet.
You said
It's
don't
just
lead
a
us, next
finger.
we'll go in or
I don't think it would. I'm gonna make sure she comes for you guys.
We're gonna test your level of freakiness. How comfortable would you be if I stuffed my finger in your asshole?
Like it, just ram it
Just
up
or
there.
or I could just put it in and leave it.
Hell no. I'll be straight up, hell no.
I don't like to marinate though.
what if your guy moaned when you did that? Like, you thinking anything? He was like, and then like you kind of like, but you still doing it? Is that weird?
Yeah, I'd be like, let it happen.
Let it happen. They always say the male G spot's in the ass, right?
I thought it was like,
They do.
Actually,
say
how would I
that.
feel if he moaned? I don't know how I feel.
What's wrong with it?
On
Hell
just
no.
like heaven down there.
It's heaven somewhere else.
What would your ex say about you?
she would say I was amazing. Honestly, like I stayed all 3 times she cheated, so it's kind of like,
Oh.
yeah, it was 3 times. So.
Stand up.
Swear to God. So I honestly think like
Aw.
she'll be like, I don't know,
It's
she
all
took
good.
the loss in a way, like if I'm being truthful. So
Was she rich?
Or he's my winner.
he
He seems so
I don't
sweet.
know, like
Your first love? Was your
yeah, it was
Oh,
the
first
first
love,
love.
okay.
After
You know,
the
they would
first
also
time
say
though, you have to go.
good in the relationship, but I kind of suck at communicating. It's something I'm working on. You know, I like to just hold everything inside and not bother anybody else. So yeah, sometimes that was a bit of contention in the
Is it because you're so
relationship.
sweet you don't want to burden anyone with your problems?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Hey,
Do you need a hug too?
You got a real wide smile.
Don't worry. We're gonna find your love today. Overthink. I'll say that. Overthink a
But
lot.
men don't think.
are you Pisces? No, you're not.
Yeah, I swear to God. You like Pisces or what's up?
I don't.
Alright.
I'm gonna tag on with Jared. Like, I like to keep my problems to myself, not to bring it to my woman. I'm the man, but
No,
sometimes
that's
you gotta
toxic
communicate.
masculinity.
I don't like in
Yep,
communication.
yep.
I mean, I feel like those are all pretty valid. I feel like we can all like relate to those in some sense.
Girls
Wait,
like
men,
don't
do you guys not tell your girlfriends your problems because you want to be manly?
Just like too fun and sexy.
And humble. Yeah.
That's not
To my partner.
Oh,
Yeah,
sex addict.
only close.
Yeah.
So I feel like
It's on brand.
That means she loves her job.
they already need to be
They need to know what's
secure.
up.
They need to have their shit right and know like you going to work and when you come home you need to lay it
Right.
down like you
I would just say my standards are like really high. I'm just a really hopeless romantic, so if like a guy doesn't meet my standards, I'm like I just need a lot.
Ah.
'Cause I feel like I offer so much, so like I should.
True.
Tree is probably that I don't think I have lots of trees.
Oh shit, that is hard.
Red flag.
Honestly though, I don't think I have dog streets either.
Alright guys, so that's the end
Even
of
though
that
I
round.
do see that as a red
So
flag, I
I'm
don't think I
gonna
have
have
any.
you guys decide this time.
I'm kind of perfect.
I don't
I don't know either.
No, either. This is so hard.
Should we just do any, mini, money, mo?
Why are you laughing, Eric?
It's like
I really have one though.
like they all the same.
And it's just a Valorant. That's a wholesome free hobby. Oh, now chat talk. Your shit up, Val?
Who's your favorite?
That's subjective.
Who's your favorite, bro? Just whisper it out loud.
Thank you, Cam, for I only have green flags. I agree.
Oh my goodness, I still need to try
It's
out
not being too
Valorant.
hot.
Huh?
For me, I would say, right, beautiful. I just don't think you're that.
Yeah, she's the prettiest, but she doesn't talk.
That's just my opinion.
Diamond, name one red flag I have. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Compatible, but like you say, you got no red flags. I don't know. That's like
Oh, and I.
I mansplain when I'm a girl?
That's why I say it.
No.
I feel like, I don't know. Maybe you're the type of person that, like, gotta hang out with you before you, like, actually. Like, very shy. But it's okay. But also the rest.
No, John C. Okay, alright, let me say something. John C. said, didn't Kate say she get mad if her boyfriend hangs with another girl? I actually said it's a red flag if a guy has no platonic friends that are girl, because that means women hate him. So I actually would encourage him to have women friends. So that's not true.
Double down.
Oh.
Double down on it. Yeah.
Bingo.
What's the diamond? I can't expose?
Bingo.
Say it! Say it! Expose me!
Oh my god, it's so hard. You guys are all so cutie. I would say Savage. I would say Savage has really nice brows.
When did I mansplain? When did I fucking mansplain?
I said Savage before, but I'm gonna switch my answer to Gary. I think I gotta go with Cheer too. But I love Savage's brows.
I love you.
Okay. I don't know, I'm gonna go with you. I'm vibing with you. I felt that. That was weird.
I feel like
Over controlling?
I'm so
Oh
sorry.
no, I'm not controlling at all.
We're gonna
If
have
you talk to any guy I've ever even, I'm like opposite.
What? It's alright. Damn, I had.
Diamond, text me right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, did we make it wrong?
Yeah, I think I'm under controlling. I don't really care what you do
we decided
at all.
Democracy.
We love you though, Isabella.
Diamond, mod right now.
It is beautiful.
If your pussy was an animal, what would it be?
Pussy.
Got the hard key.
Alright.
Okay. If my
I'm DMing Diamond right now.
coochie nana was an animal, it would be a llama. Just exactly.
That's messed up.
That's really fucking disgusting.
Diamond did it wrong.
Type me an angry DM right now.
Oh my god.
Okay. If my pussy was an animal,
Because I'm not.
it's fucking joking.
If you're critical, yes. But
Mine would, oh, after that I'm like, I would say mine would be a dolphin because you never have trouble getting me wet.
Those are also good.
Diamond, answer me right now. Impatient? Yes. I don't waste time.
Crazy animals, right?
Oh,
Crazy
shit.
animals right there, bro.
Yeah, flip it back to you. How about you?
If my coochie was
Yeah, if you're coochie,
Yeah.
you're pussy.
Answer me.
my Subway footlong.
Oh, Nurse Noah, thank you for the tier 3 sub. Noah, I love you so much. Noah, you know me for a really long time. Am I controlling?
It would probably be a raccoon because it's cute, kind of fuzzy, and it's known to kill small cats.
That's
No. Wait.
I didn't know that raccoons. They do.
What else can I say? I get limited. Yeah, but raccoon.
Did Moss unban him? I didn't know his name. Moss, unban him.
Yeah, what raccoons are you looking at?
I don't know where the delete button is, but I had to ban.
So you're not.
I had to re-VIP him. I don't know why I don't have a delete button.
The silence is so loud.
It's okay,
Oh,
babe.
okay.
Just means you're charismatic and want to lead.
Rolling on the shoulder. And when it's time for action, go be passionate.
What's the packet? Where's it going?
Hi, me.
Have you seen the video of the pufferfish? They put like a carrot in his mouth and
Wait a minute.
You be putting carrots in your mouth?
Bro, what?
What's a deal breaker in a relationship for you guys?
When he doesn't listen to me. Just kidding.
Relationship, I feel like that's like once a cheater, kind of once a cheater.
Okay, so you don't think anyone can change?
I feel like okay, it would have to be like a long period, and they have to really, really show themselves to me. So maybe, but like that's if I hear that, I'm like,
I think a deal breaker for me is someone who's like.
Did you hear me typing?
I just like people who are
Like free the world type shit?
no, I like open-minded. Just like open-mindedness.
I'm not angry DMing. I'm just trying to have a conversation. Civil. Civil.
I kind of agree with you. It's like an open-minded person. And then I think if I have a mustache, then it's
Little flavor saver.
You a marker? It's here.
It's there. No,
I
it's
feel
there.
like it used to be there and you got rid of it.
I'm typing so bad. I can't even spell right.
It's here.
Did you have one before?
No.
Okay, then it was never there.
But it's here.
It is there.
I see a little fluff. I have that too.
all right. So what's a deal breaker for you guys?
I mean,
I'm
I think
still
it's also
typing.
a
I'm
cheating
still
thing.
typing.
garbage. What's your address? No, I'm kidding.
You want me to do
Okay,
another
I'm done.
disclaimer?
Yes, please, please.
Hey,
I didn't write essay. I just made so many
it don't matter.
typos.
You cheated on
I
my
had to
homie, you're
rewrite.
done, all right?
Thank you,
cheated on
Ellen,
me,
for
you're
34
done.
months.
Okay.
Love you, Ellen.
Man, why y'all pulling up getting cheated on? First
I
off,
missed half the
you
episode.
cheated on homie, you're done. The bros, if y'all see her, scrap her. Let's
Hey!
I'd be so like literally pissed.
I'm so pissed. I just typed Diamond a long ass message. You know what he sent me back? I put it in chat. He wrote that out.
We could make it.
What the fuck?
You're freakier than you were leading on.
I just wish I could say this out loud. I'm pissed. I'm fine.
Yeah, but look at me like you're gonna like.
Beat the shit out of him.
Hey, to the room. Now, drop it, spread it.
I am a control freak, but I would never control your life, you know? Does that make sense?
Let's
Yeah.
get it. Hey, to the room. Now, drop it, spread it, open it. My mouth, your lips.
Oh.
That's what
Oh.
You get frustrated when things aren't within your realm of influence. But everything's in my realm of influence. Everything should go my way.
Deal breaker for me if you're friends with your ex.
I hate my ex.
It's a good thing.
I love my ex.
You love your ex?
Yeah, I'm like obsessed.
Imagine getting with her and she's obsessed with her ex. It's crazy. Wait, so why y'all not together?
Yeah.
You was the problem.
Okay, listen, I have a couple exes that I'm obsessed with.
What?
Oh,
It just got worse.
But deal breaker for me, man, keeping it G, what's going on in the situation, we got an issue. You can't hold it. You can't be like me and pin it in. You gotta let me know what's there. So, communication.
I had no idea what you were saying there. I'm so glad you summed it up at the end.
Yeah, I was like, damn, that's
I like to make things full circle.
Alright guys, so that's the end of that round. This round we're gonna have the girls eliminate a guy.
You have one?
The middle one, yeah?
Yeah, after these.
Well,
He's gotta go.
Yeah, I got this.
Okay, maybe
I mean, you were like,
I'm just not that picky. That's why I'm obsessed with all my exes.
Wait, did you guys already decide
Oh.
what's going on?
They did.
They did?
Well,
Wait,
who
what's
do you
yours?
think?
I already know yours.
I already know. Can you
Well, when was that mustache?
Oh.
He just looks like he's 12.
No.
Okay, never mind.
it's two at one.
It's
Yeah,
two to
you're
one.
right, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Savage, we're not being eliminated. Reggie, go.
Oh.
I'm sorry, that was really harsh.
Oh my god.
Wait, I
What?
like Reggie.
Reggie Chubb.
Threw us for a loop right there.
You see what I mean? That hit the anger?
Yeah.
Deal breaker.
He would have been my. Well, no, wait, where's my winner?
Guys, so
I mean, that's a lot of the episode.
Savage,
The guy who got
you
cheated on was my
whispered
winner.
something in my ear. You were, and you were adamant about it. So,
So what did you say? What'd you
Say
say?
it with your chest.
Elaborate.
no,
He
this
was
is
saying that the chick that said that thing, and you was like, man, I don't feel
Yeah, I was typing when he got cut, I think.
Are you gonna lie?
Cece's also obsessed with her ex. Yeah.
7 exes.
That's a red flag. That's a major
Dude,
red
that's
flag.
like Scott
Say I have
Pilgrim
7
right there.
exes.
That's some stuff.
I have one ex that I've loved, and then all the rest of them are friends.
You say you obsessed with multiple exes. Nah. Red flag. That's a red flag.
Alright, so who have the guys have eliminated?
We have decided. Cece.
It's okay, I'll take you. You're gonna take me?
Yeah.
Should we both leave? I'm kidding.
Thank you guys so much.
My chat will take you. They will support you and watch all your videos.
What's one pro and one con if I can show you?
Probably.
Despite what I just said, I do think I'm really nice.
Yeah, John Diaz is watching right now.
I have a lot of love to give, I feel like, and I'm just waiting for the right person to come around. And my con is that I have a lot of love to give, and sometimes it's debilitating.
Very sweet. Very sweet. I feel that.
I would say my pro is that I'm like a lover girl to heart. Like, I will do anything for my man. Like, if that's my man, like, that's
Yeah, I
what
used to
see.
be like that.
But my con is that I have really bad depression problems. So
Exactly.
sometimes, like, I need a lot of, like, help. Like, I need a lot of love back. Or I'm just
Try you to put yourself first. Put me first, but like after me, put yourself second.
Such cry.
Hug can make a day.
Hey, you smell good?
Did he smell good? Oh, I actually didn't get a whiff. Yeah, he smells good. Clean laundry. Wait, do I have to smell both of them? Wait, what the fuck? I'm like,
He looks like he'd be stinky.
no, yeah, they smell good.
Oh.
Yep, confirmed.
Where do you guys see your futures
Thank
going?
you,
Like,
Gaijin,
you
for
want
the giving
marriage,
us up.
kids, you know, moving. What do you guys see?
I envision symphony.
I love animals, so I want to have a farm with like my significant other and like have kids and like lots of
Farm?
animals that we get to love and just like.
Where at?
I mean, it looks weird, but I love Hawaii. But I feel like that's not really a good place to have a farm, to
You
be
have a
honest.
farm there,
so.
right?
But I always wanted to move to Hawaii and be there for like a year or so with my significant other and just like live the beach life, just like chill.
That sounds good. Yeah, those are both good answers.
Alright guys, so now, ladies, I'm gonna give you guys options. So either you guys can eliminate a guy and then each
Wait, didn't I
decide
already
one
have?
of you guys, or you guys can get, or the guys can eliminate one of you guys and the last one.
I would rather have you guys decide.
Yeah, that's literally
Yeah.
what I
Oh my
was
god.
thinking, to be honest.
Oh wait.
Personally, I think I'm vibing with Juju. Yeah.
Juju on the beat?
Juju on the beat.
Juju on the beat. What?
I don't know about the forest living. Okay. That future.
It doesn't have to be like super like secluded. Like there could be a little town nearby.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, that's all that. Okay.
Oh, so
So,
it's
I
not
want
a
to be
street.
like away, like off the grid.
I like Juju.
Cabin in the woods.
Don't get a
Well, sweet.
massage. It's addictive, especially with happy endings. What the hell?
same energy.
Yeah, it's like the same. I would say like I like her answer as well. Like living on the farm, like I rock with that as well. I think you have a good personality. Juju, she's just amazing.
This is tough.
I don't know. This is actually hard.
Okay. So the person that we're eliminating is
The red shirt, right? How old is this guy?
Aaliyah. Sorry.
You forgot her name too.
Fuck, I'm so sorry.
The guy
I'm
is
so
right. I
sorry.
think
You're
he's
amazing.
21, 20.
Pick you out of everyone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Sorry.
I'll just.
Wow, you're strong.
Oh my god,
Alright,
everything
Juju, so you're the
tickles.
last one, so let's have you pick between these two studs.
All right. I think you're both very handsome, fine men, and I think you both have really nice qualities about
I think she'll
yourselves
pick
that
Savage.
I saw. So the
No,
person
actually
that I'm
goals.
gonna pick is Jared
What?
To be eliminated? Or to win?
to win.
No, fucking
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I got a DM from the guy who got my shorts? Really?
Wow. Okay, well, I brought this just
Oh, I
in
got
case
it.
I won. I didn't think I was actually going to win.
Okay, I'm sorry. I need to call them
So-
out after this.
I didn't want to come empty-handed. I brought a box of chocolates
I love
with Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Oh my god, it's
Wait,
perfect.
who's your favorite Spider-Man?
Toby's always going to be number one in
Wait,
my
Mia,
heart.
don't you love Spider-Man?
Really?
Yes.
Okay. This
Toby is
perfect.
my favorite.
I don't know if you like her. It's a
Oh
signed
my god!
Taylor Swift 1989.
Are you serious?
Taylor's version.
Wow.
I'm gonna
We
check
could
that.
sell that shit for so much.
Yeah.
This is so fucking cool.
Wait, he won because he had a present, didn't he?
No, no, no. She
Aw, that was a sweet ending.
shows
Okay,
it
the guy
because
who wanted to
he's
buy my stories. You know, if they DM me, I'm gonna copy and paste it in
he's
chat.
a.
How the fuck do you stutter in DMs?
If you had to.
But I will get back to you.
Oh, the
I
other
will
lady
get
should
back
show the
to you.
gentleman because it was
Okay, there is one more video,
he was.
but it is 2:30. I'm kind of hungry. My fault for starting so late. Should I just end? I mean,
Alright.
it's like 2:30, right? Look, I want to go eat. I'm starving. So I'll go on to here. I will start earlier tomorrow. One more? Want to play? Yeah, I'm down to play. I want to eat first, though. Yeah, it's late. It's late. Okay, I'm gonna go raid someone. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully starting before 9:30 p.m. Ciao, should I raid? Yeah, I streamed
Yeah,
for
she's-
almost 5 hours. That's pretty good. That's long enough. I think.
Pretty-
How early? My goal is to start before 9:30 p.m. Oh, I know how to raid. He watches my streams. Yeah, he used to be a really big YouTube. I mean, he's still really big. I used to watch him on YouTube all the time, and now he watches my streams. So let's raid him. Bye. You won't be here tomorrow. Why? Where are you going? You know, I'm not streaming tomorrow. Don CS is not here tomorrow. I'm not gonna stream. Good night, Ruby. Good night, Austin. Bye, Fire. Thank you for the donuts. I will follow you back on Instagram after the stream's over. Make sure you DM me. Bye, Hamachi. Bye, Michael. I'll be out of town. Be back Thursday. Can you not bring your phone and watch me on your phone? Bye, Pamper Boy. Bye, Super Pro. Bye, I Do. Bye, Gun. Bye, Famous. Bye, Fire. Bye, Coffee. Bye, Ricky. Bye, Zesty. Bye, Kyle. Bye, my voice is cracking. Bye, Des. Bye, Raymundo. Bye, Handlebars. Bye, Justin.
Huh.
Okay, you better. You're my one of my top ones. If you're not streaming, no, I will stream tomorrow. I will stream. Bye, Meeks. Okay, go.
Don't pronounce the D correctly, then I don't fucking know, dude.
Is a new title really?
When it comes to Nature Valley, which camp are you in? Oats and
Oh, we'll do some leak reacts. Oh, nice. I figured maybe you should learn Kiana or what's it called? Sometimes I can't listen to a stream because he's listening to copyright music.
EQ Auto with Ignite?
So,
1 minute off.
usually it's much more efficient to use exhaust because exhaust it's not the kill threat from Ignite, it's more so the exhaust to slow down the enemy to catch them. It's going to give you Clemson is 15-7, upset number 13 in the country in North Carolina. Cool, huge respect. I was going to add the Warriors games to my cell phone schedule just in case I can keep track of it. Draymond Green is day to day, some sort of injury. Chris Paul, of course, is out. Andrew Wiggins is day to day. Damn. There's three of the. This is three of the. Oh yeah, Gary Payton. Yeah, Gary Payton out. I believe. Yeah, but Chris Paul had like a fractured hand or something like that. Draymond Green is questionable. Due to right knee contusion. Wiggins' foot. So Gary Payton recently has returned to practice, but day to day, okay. Yeah, these are four of your, 6 starters. Oh my bad. Yeah, it's 4 of the 6 starters, or 7. Maybe you could technically 1, 2. No, my apologies. So 4 players of the starting kind of 7 rotation. 5 starters and 2 on the bench. Chris Paul, Gary Payton on the bench. And they classify Gary Payton as a shooting guard to sit behind Klay Thompson. Interesting. And then Chris Paul sits behind. So if Steph Curry is the 1 at the point guard position, then he's the starting 1, and then the second 1 role position, and then the second 2 position is Gary Payton. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me leave this here. Well, that's my fault. Yeah, that's my fault because it didn't. What's it called? I need the. Okay. Nice, but this is 3-0, so each kill is equivalent to 15 CS. So you have 45 extra CS and you get 3 kills. So you just tack that on to where your goal is at. And wait, why does he throw away the cannon? He's trying to fake out the team out somehow. You could probably create. Yeah, see, that's a good. I would say not a good team, but it's a team with that. auto attack click, move animation cancel in order to get in that attack. Nice. So Kiana can safely clear from a distance. I think Rams got some. He has to, right? Oh, he's too low in health. He can't re-engage. Oh, nice. That was a good move. He baited and put the Teemo into disadvantaged position, and then they collapsed upon him. Oh, man, that freaking... Can he get away? Oh, can he get away? I might be able to... Tower, tier 2 tower. Oh, Vi, roam down? Bro, what? Damn, that's unlucky. Oh. It's pretty good. Can he get away? Oh, no, he'll take the damage from the tower. Oh, okay, nice. He didn't give the assist goal to the enemy, so it's actually pretty good. Well played. So his movement positioning for mid-Bs helped stop and reduce the assist goal from going to Pantheon or Seraphine. It was actually a pretty good play. Made the most of a bad situation.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that, but it's all good because it's what I call non-contested CS. Maybe it might have been a
big corporate interests don't want that.
Maybe he's tired or something like that. I think, but oh yeah, it's a Valor said I was gonna at least. The hardest part. I should just go to sleep. Oh, we also need universal healthcare because they just showed like Connecticut governor can purchase $1 billion of people's medical debt for $6.5 million because it's actually not even worth. The medical debt itself is the scam. If you had universal healthcare, then you're paying back into the good. Then you could have more state regulation, federal regulation, and your taxes would go to paying for nurses and doctors. Maybe evaluated, I think, differently too. Versus now, you have performance based on greed and capitalism. So the greed and capitalism is the greed and the capitalism in the medical field is this prime example. Connecticut government purchasing $1 billion of debt for $6.5 million, so less than a penny on a dollar, because the medical debt itself is a scam. If you had universal health care, then no American would ever pay for medical anything, and you'd have the state and federal government paying regulated salaries of medical personnel all across the United States and our territories. And that would ease the burden of and reduce a ton of stressors of peoples and persons. And we'd be more stringent and careful and control on where we spend money on medicine automatically. Because if you had universal health care, that means the state and the federal government would then negotiate at a higher level and actually just produce the exact same drugs. And so since the state and federal government, if a universal income would then produce their own drugs, then that would automatically cut right into the private sector that's full of greed and corruption, that have the price inflation and price gouging of medicine, and it would eliminate all that because the state and the federal government would just make the drugs themselves, and then all those shitty private companies have to reduce their prices to stay at market value to the state and federal government's distribution of their drugs of the same quality and same name. So one policy literally brings balance and equality to all the medical field. It's just universal healthcare. So yeah. There's no need for the federal government, state government to negotiate prices with the shitty private company when they could just produce it themselves at a much more cost-effective price point, because you're utilizing the whole weight and distribution and power of the state and federal governments to move resources to do it. And then we have better regulation of medicine marketplaces and of medicine salaries and medical salaries too. So literally one policy, one page, universal healthcare. And people are like, how do you pay for it? Just bring back FDR level wealth tax at 90%. And what you do is you take 90 cents for every dollar that someone makes over 15 million. If you have $15 million as one person, you can go buy your home and you can go buy multiple homes. In the United States, you can just build your own homes. In the United States, I think the average price to build a home in the United States is like $160,000 or something like that. So like the average price to build a home, average across all the other averages, is like $160,000 or something like that. If you want like a nice kind of average home, then you're probably spending like $250,000. If you want like a really nice home, then you're probably spending like $500,000 to build a home itself. So FDR level wealth tax that I would reinstate would be, just FDR level wealth tax at 90%. So for every dollar that someone makes, in terms of liquid assets, after 15 million, you take 90 cents, and they get 10 cents back. And trust me, billionaires are still going to generate millions. So, man, bro, once you have 20 million, you're pretty good. So all these multimillionaires and billionaires, especially these fucking billionaires, no one should give two rats' ass about these fucking billionaires. Because, like I said, it would be after level wealth tax at 90%. So just set it to 15 million. Every dollar they make after 15 million, 15 million up to, they can keep. And then after they start generating income, liquid assets past 50 million and $1, that first 90 cents going back to state and federal government to help to repair all your roads, build new schools, build new hospitals, build new bridges, pay for teacher salaries, pay for nurses, pay for firefighters, pay for cops, pay for more nutritionists, and also pay for universal income and universal education. So universal education and universal medicine and universal healthcare would be the fact that your state and federal governments would then have competitive salaries to pay all your teachers. And you have competitive regulated salaries, competitive good salaries, competitive well-paid salaries to future nurses and teachers and doctors and firefighters and all that. And most firefighters and cops are already state and federal employees. They're not. But it'd be really nice. Same thing when you do universal education for not just schools, but then for universities and institutions of higher learning. So universities and colleges are going to have then also competitive, well thought out, laid out, regulated salaries too. Because trust me, billionaires are perfectly happy. After they're 50 million, 100 million, 200 million, 500 million, they're fucking happy. Generating 1,000 times more income than a millionaire with 10 million or a millionaire with 50 million. Billionaires are just, because they have more resources, they can then leverage those more resources to generate more income. And so, with it comes private jet plane travel, and we've already found that it's private jets that make up 40% of CO2 emissions and carbon problems in the United States. Just that alone, that chunk is the largest group. And guess what the next chunk is? Airplane transportation. It's literally only the top 1%, basically multimillionaires families. And there's like, it's like 11 million millionaire families among the 340 million total Americans. So no one should give a rat's ass for a group that's like 0.3% of the total population. It's 7% of the population, 99.7% of the population, the vast majority, the super vast majority, is dealing with this contaminated air, which is 40% of it is being produced just from private flight. And then the next biggest chunk of air pollution, CO2, and climate change comes from public transportation through the air. So we already found the problem. Super quick, easy legislation. Essentially, the future California governor, either myself or the next California governor, needs to enable a policy that eliminates private jet flights in and out of California. they go, because it is abhorrent and disgusting as they're destroying our air and our environment and creating climate change. And because California is like the third or fourth most powerful economy in the world, we have a lot of private jets flying in and out of California. So it'd be apparent for us to, and succinct for us to move forward with creating policy that bans all private jet travel in and out of California. So we do our part, saving our planet, reducing hydrocarbons in the air. So
$5 duo at Burger King.
Hey.
I should sleep.
Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to make an ion propulsion jet. Thrust on this air, it's going to cause it to spin in a circle. Okay, now let's turn on our voltage. 3, 2, 1.
Negative ions and positive
it
ions.
immediately spins in a circle. So the reason it's spinning in a circle is because it's creating this neutral wind this way, and that wind is causing the ions to get pushed back towards the positive electrode, which pushes it in a circle like that. And what's cool about this is you don't just need to have the point on the positive electrode, you can also put it on the negative one as well, and it creates the same effect. And what that means is if we can create a plane that has an onboard power supply.
But the negative electrode looks like it was spinning better, right? Did y'all see that? See how it kind of, watch, wait for it.
Okay, so it immediately spins in a circle.
But
so
the positive
reason
ions
it's spinning in a circle
watch.
is because it's creating this
And
neutral
cut the
wind
video.
this way, and that wind is causing the ions to get pushed back towards the positive electrode, which pushes it in a circle like that. And what's cool about this is you...
But what you're saying is it's starting to kind of fly out of control, because with enough positive ions, what's it doing? They're lifting, separating, trying to escape from the negative ion field that's everywhere. Negative ions that are collapsing everywhere. So the positive ions are trying to lift and escape and expand, so they're starting to lift.
You don't just need to have the point on the positive electrode, you can also put it on the negative one as well, and it creates the same effect.
Yeah, but the negative one is spinning much more smoothly within its environment.
And
it's most likely the negative is probably spinning into the stand. It's probably spinning into the stand or spinning downwards.
And it creates the same effect. And
nice, and you can see it's sync.
Electrode. You can also put
positive,
on the negative one as well, and it creates.
And right when it goes to negative, it's like smooth as butter because it's riding the negative ions as they collapse. It's probably condensing or falling as it's spinning. It's like balancing. So you can use negative ions to kind of basically stabilize, and use positive ions to like lift. It's nice. And it doesn't have to spin. But it's nice seeing the spin. But it also does not have to spin.
It's the same effect. And what that means is if we can create a plane that has an onboard power supply that can generate this high voltage, all you need is the pointy end pointing away from the direction you want to go. It will create this neutral wind that moves this way and pushes the aircraft this way. But this is just to connect it to the power supply. There's nothing on the power supply that's going to make these spin. The spinning is going to come completely from the thrust at the back of the plane here. Okay, here we go. Let's turn on our power supply. 3, 2, 1. There it goes. Whoa. Knock it the other way.
Nope.
Now you may have heard of ionic thrusters before in relation to propulsion in space. So why don't we test out if you can actually use this method to propel something in a vacuum. So let's put our spinning propeller thing in the vacuum chamber and see if it can spin with no air. We're at a full atmosphere right now, so you can see that it's easily spinning in there. But let's turn on the vacuum and see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Still spinning at a half an atmosphere. We're at 0.25 atmospheres in there. Still going. It might be slowing down though.
Oh, reason being is because he's ionizing the air around the metal, which is forcing it to spin through the atmosphere. Versus generating enough ions into a containment field and focusing that frequency and bending the collection of ions rising off the Earth's negative or positive wave. And so, yeah, he's just showing you the fact that the moment you remove air, you're removing the source of anything. You're removing the air that's being ionized. Versus, you can have a device generate enough ions and you collect enough ions in a containment field, and you can direct control that current or that wave by bending that wave, either an S curve or just a single arc. So,
okay, we're at 0.1 atmosphere.
There's no atmosphere. You're not ionizing the air for
I think
it to
it's
spin.
stopping. It's
Because
trying to.
the shape is also a curve. Here. It kicks out this way, kicks out this way, and then curves, which is a curve. That curvature in space also creates lift, but not drag, because you're not flying up. So it creates thrust. But
Gonna go.
all they're showing you is, yes, you remove oxygen from the unit. And there's no air to ionize. That's why.
And it stopped. Okay, so we're at a full vacuum now, and it's not able to propel itself forward using that ionic thrust. So you can see without air, it can't push itself forward because the thrust is actually coming from the ions hitting the neutral air. When there's no neutral air there, it can't push itself forward. But now, once we let the air back in, okay, let some air back in.
I should sleep.
And then it starts going again.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're back at a full atmosphere. You can see that it's spinning like crazy in there. All right, so you can see that the ionic propulsion wasn't able to work in the vacuum. So why has NASA been looking at ion propulsion systems to work in space? Well, the reason it didn't work in our case here is because we were relying on the air around us to be moved and push the aircraft forward. So all you need to do to get an ion thruster to work in space is you need to bring the gas with you. There's no gas in space around you, so you supply the gas that's going to get propelled out the back. And the way it's going to get propelled is not through combustion like a typical rocket booster, but you're actually going to propel it using these electric forces and cause it to be ionized, create this neutral wind that gets ejected out the back, and it pushes the aircraft forward. Now, what's really cool about these ion-propelled aircrafts is
you don't have to. You just need to collect the ions and then bend its own curvature to how you want the engine itself, the ion engine, to control the direction in which it's pushing negative ions the opposite direction. So you accumulate positive ions. And the force of the positive ions, you can control the band, the direction in which you want to shape. So it could be a curve, like an arc or a dome, or it could be an S curve. So you create multiple waves. That'll increase and decrease the speed of your aircraft. You don't need to waste gas. You don't need to shoot a whole bunch of gas with ions. You can collect, condense, control, magnify, and spread the ions. You can accumulate enough, control the band, create an S curve, and that curve itself will generate a force wave within the negative ion kind of field, and then you're riding that wave. I'm also super tired.
You can make them really small. In fact, researchers have been working on a drone that has no moving parts that uses this ionic propulsion to propel it through the air, and it's only the size of a coin. Now, I've seen some researchers and papers that suggest that ionic propulsion can actually get very efficient if you do it right. So maybe in the near future, we won't have planes that have to use jet fuel, but they can actually use stored electric power, convert it into electrical energy and use ionic propulsion. So they have ion jets instead of combustion jets. Hey everyone, thanks for watching another episode of the Action Lab. I hope you enjoyed it. If you
Cool.
did, don't forget.
I should sleep. Oh snap, 1552. Heck yeah. Kansas Secret Sauce.
I need level 16.
Count is back, but I'm falling asleep. I need to go to sleep.
I don't know how to be useful. They might be able to end the game. Oh my god.
No, they can't. No, they can't. They can't. Not with.
I don't have ult up.
No, you're fine. You just slow them down. You gotta hit that wave though. I know it sounds difficult, but you gotta hit that wave though. If you hit the wave, you can. Wait, why I do that? What?
I think we lost.
Wait, why I do that?
Oh my god, it's a terrible day.
That didn't make any sense. You had to do that.
I think that was the play.
You just had to slow down the enemy and attack the wave.
I don't think EQing into 5 people in a Pantheon is the play.
All you do is attack the wave. I thought he was going to attack the wave.
End the game.
Because if you attack the wave, they don't want to take the tower shots. And if they do take the tower shots, that frees them up for your teammate to follow up.
Ay, that's not a good look. Oh, I lost it, my bad. Hey. I might not even be making it to Diamond with this challenge.
I think it kind of works. Hey, welcome to Emerald 3. Yeah, Zach does
To be
some
honest,
damage.
Ezreal's just broken. I think we can all agree that I'm not bad, Ezreal's broken.
No, Ezreal just allows.
I think we can all come together and say, yes, that's what it is.
Oh, I was going to add some. I'll add like 3 games and then call it. Or just because I should be asleep.
Challenge hasn't started, it begins tomorrow.
I was going to play Valorant. I need to play Valorant because I promised someone that I was going to practice and play Valorant, and I'm not holding up to that promise.
The drug didn't get any better. The cancer patients didn't get any better. You just got better at making money. What I'd like you to do is provide a way for families to make ends meet. You are responsible for the legal arguments that your company makes.
As one of the only single moms in Congress, she's standing up to them and fighting for us. Shake up the Senate. Vote Katie Porter by March 5th. Oversight package responsible for the content of this advertising.
Shopify helps you sell at every stage of your business. Like that ready-to-launch stage. That open for business stage. That sell it everywhere until you sell out stage. That count it up, ship it out stage. And that, wait, did we just hit 1 million orders stage? Whatever the stage, businesses that grow with Shopify.
Maybe do you surf? Not really, no.
This rank is crazy, man.
Oh yeah, I was going to find... What? Oh my goodness, bro, I'm not turning on my block. I'm turning on my ad block for that. need you to sleep. Yeah. Definitely go to sleep. Like right about now. But I did want to let me add at least 3 NBA games to the calendar so I just don't forget. There's a game tonight. It's an away game. Shoulders, bruh. Warriors at Sixers. And on the 8th, the next day, it's Warriors the Pacers. And their away game. It's 4 p.m. NBA games last for 3 hours, so 4 to 7. Warriors vs. Pacers, away game, 4 p.m. PST. And then the Suns on the 10th. Chinese New Year. We're going to have Suns versus Warriors at 5:30 p.m. Wait, are NBA games 2 hours? They're 3 hours. Broadcast. Oh, I guess it is like 2 hours. It's basically each 12-minute quarter turns into like 30-minute game, 30-minute pieces. It's like 12 minutes, 12 minutes, 12 minutes, 12 minutes, 4 times. There's like a 10 or 15-minute break in the middle, plus all the commercial timeouts that are mandatory. It's like each 12-minute quarter is like 30 minutes. So it's 12-minute games by like 30 minutes. Commercials between the quarters, they're all mandatory. And the second quarter, even though it's only 12 minutes long, it takes like 25 or 30 minutes. Mandatory commercials and all that. So I'm just putting ABC on the 10th. Cool. And then on the 12th, another away game after the Super Bowl. This is Super Bowl week. Oh yeah, that's so crazy. Super Bowl week. Kansas City versus San Francisco. The Warriors versus Jazz. 6 p.m. on the 12th, and then on the 22nd. Oh, is that All-Star week? Must be All-Star week, I'm guessing, right? 2:15 to 2:27. It's a 7-day break. They play on the 12th. No, my bad. They play on the 15th. Wait. My bad. On the 14th, host the Clippers. Clippers vs. Warriors. 7 o'clock. ESPN. Yeah, most NBA time frame, I used to put 3 hours. Yeah. That's what I thought. It's more like 2 hours and 45 minutes. It's 2 hours and 30 minutes. Alright, close to 2 hours and 30 minutes. Also, that always makes it feel like 3 hours because there's always a lot of what's it called? Different kinds of intermission at a basketball game. 4 12-minute quarters turns into a 3-hour event, and it's worth it because you show up an hour before the event, and there's 2 hours before the event. 3 hours, so you're there for usually 5 hours. Versus you show up there an hour, 2.5 hours event, it's always 3 hours. Or you show up an hour early, and it is a 3-hour event, you're there for 4 hours, or you're there 2 hours early. Probably to eat, mingle, network, and all that. Meet with other people. So then on the 15th, the next day, we're going. Wait, what? 12, 13, 14, 15. So in a 4-day period, they got to go flying back to back to play against the Utah Jazz. I guess that just seems weird in terms of schedule. Whatever. Is that weird? In a 14-day period, 12, 13, 14, 15. In a 4-day period, they're having to fly back to back to play against Utah Jazz. Okay. Now on the 22nd. Is that All-Star Weekend? Is it? Oh my goodness, bracket. February 18th. Oh, it's All-Star Weekend, yeah, because it's just a 7-day gap. It's just like, what the heck? First game back out of the All-Star Weekend is the hosting the Lakers. So the Lakers versus Warriors, 7 p.m. TNT. And then the following day, oh nice, you get 3 home games, 3 home games in a row. Like a tough game against the Lakers, kind of a layup game, like the Warriors should beat the Charlotte, and then kind of like, hey, home game against Denver. Important game, TNT on TV, Charlotte not so much. And an important game against Denver on ESPN. Oh yeah, February 23rd, the next day. Friday. Is it Charlotte? Are they the... Oh yeah. Oh, the Hornets. I forgot about the Hornets. They just kind of... They're struggling. Hornets. 7 p.m. Home game, 7 p.m. Hornets versus Warriors. On the 25th, Denver, 4 p.m. Home game. Nuggets versus Warriors, 4 p.m. Home game, 4 p.m. PST. Nuggets versus Warriors. And then only two more games. Washington on Tuesday. The Wizards. Washington Wizards versus (4 p.m., 7 p.m.). Oh, this is an away game. Uh-oh. Tuesdays, my bad. Cancel. Discard. The 27th. This is an away game, my bad. Warriors versus Wizards. 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Oh my goodness, how did this... Yeah, away game. Save, Cool. And then 29, 2 days later, Warriors will travel the 29th of February, Thursday, to play against the Knicks. Oh. Warriors versus Knicks at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. 7 p.m. Notes. Great game. 4 p.m. PST. Warriors versus Knicks. And that's the month of February. All the games are saved. Cool. 10 more games in the month of February. So you hope the Warriors in these next 10 games hopefully get 6 wins, 4 losses, but they might end up going like 4-4. So hopefully it's like 1, 2, I don't know, 3 loss. It's like 1, 2 wins. I go 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, 4-3, 5-3, 5-4, 6-4. Oh, my bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, am I missing a game on the calendar? Oh, I'm not counting today's game. That's my fault. Oh, I wasn't counting today's game. So it's 11 games right now. Yeah, they have the opportunity to go like 7-4. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Warriors could literally get 7 wins against perceived less talented teams. And then literally their 4 losses against tougher opponents. So if the Warriors could beat LA, it would be a good win. The Warriors could beat Phoenix, it would be a good win. Ugh. And maybe the 4-day travel back-to-back Utah, maybe the league's trying to force them to like lose a game on the 15th or something like that, because they're just they're pooped out because they're like travel to Utah, home. I was like, travel back to Utah. So the second time they travel, they're trying to, this is very interesting. Okay, it's kind of cool though. I like this format where it's like home game, and the 10th they get like kind of a day off, to kind of prepare their bodies, and they'll travel to San Antonio. Like that, I like that. That's kind of cool. This is also kind of decent too. Yeah, that's right. The second you play, the third you get a break, and you're already in the vicinity. So hopefully it's like 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What happens if the Warriors win like their last 15 games? The Warriors could easily beat these teams. So like, what if the Warriors go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You're saying like the Warriors could win like 20 games in a row? Because like San Antonio is not that strong, so they can win these 2 games. Chicago, I don't know. Milwaukee probably beat the Warriors. Boston probably beat the Warriors. Toronto could also beat the Warriors. New York Knicks could also beat the Warriors. But the Washington Wizards, not so much. Denver, probably, yeah. Charlotte, yeah. So even this stretch right here is a little tough. But then at least they have Milwaukee at home, Chicago at home, San Antonio at home. So like this 3-game stretch is invaluable. But against Dallas, Warriors will probably lose this game. And they'll probably lose this game. But these games are beatable. At the end of the season, all the teams got better. So it's winnable, winnable, winnable. This is going to be tough. Winnable, tough, winnable, tough. But also winnable, 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 winnable. So even the Warriors are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They could win these 5 road games in a row. They could beat it. They could beat Memphis. They could beat New York. But New York might beat the Warriors too. At the Lakers, LA would probably win. At Dallas, Dallas probably win. This could be 1, 2, 3, 4. This could be 4 losses like that. So the Warriors are in a good spot to have like 15 wins and 4 losses in the final kind of maybe 19 games, depending on how it plays out. So, and their toughest stretch is kind of finishing up February and then March. You know, because even in March, you're going to start getting some easy, these are winnable games. Oh my God, Minnesota's really strong. Okay. So, could be 1, 2. Maybe like 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, maybe 8, maybe 9, 10. Okay. I think the Warriors have a good shot to have some. Like if they lose against Minnesota, to still go like 1, 2, 3, 4 road wins in a row, and to kind of finish out the season strong. Because the Warriors could easily beat these teams. The slip-ups are like possible loss, possible loss, possible loss, possible loss, just stuff like that. Good teamwork, good defense. Number 1 team, right? Oh, my bad. It's the Clippers. My apologies. It's all super close. 34-15, 35-16, 35-16. Whoa. Minnesota Timberwolves, Oklahoma City Thunder, LA Clippers, Sacramento Kings. Oh, because they're 9-1. Yeah, so the Clippers were 9 wins. The Clippers were 9 wins, 1 loss for the past 10 games. And the Cavaliers, Cleveland, is 9-1 and 32-16. And then, what did I just see that was 9-1? Oh, duh. Freaking New York Knicks are 9-1. 33-18. Incredibly strong. In terms of a team. If you look at this, the Lakers have played 5 more games than the Warriors. Like, they're both 25 losses, but the wins are different. So their Warriors are kind of like 5 games behind everybody else, but they played 5 less games. All they're the same because they're 35, 35, 35, 16, 16, 16. That's a 3-way tie for second-ish. And they probably put in, what did they separate it? By division? Was the division win? So 10, 4, 6, 2, 4, 5. That's what separated in terms of their position. It must have been the division, right? I hate when it does that. And it's also slightly waking me up. The headset will say, power off, and it's just like, 1, it's waking me up, but 2, it's like, that's funny. Just double checking which videos need to just be uploaded as quick as possible. Oh, did I upload Tuesday part 3? I could have swore I did. Hold up. say 3 hours and 53 minutes. I think I did. No, I did not. Not for this one. This is Tuesday, January 23rd. It's supposed to be January. Maybe it's just not. Oh, maybe, never mind. I just need to upload it. Oh, the headset turned off. That's fucking weird. Oh. I was editing something really quick. Don't need to click watch. I'm just uploading this out. Pretty sure I already uploaded this video, so Friday, December 8th. Just double check. I'm pretty sure I did, because yeah, I already uploaded this content. 1, 2, 3 videos. I have 3, 2. Oh, nice. And 9th and 10th of December. 100% sure I've already uploaded this content. I just remove it out of there. Yep, there's already 6 videos from the 9th. Let's remove this video. And then the 10th of December. I already uploaded 10 videos from the 10th, so then remove this one. And the 12th, 1, 2. Pretty sure I already uploaded everything from the 12th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 things from the 12th. Is it 1, 2? And then on the 13th, did I did 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Maybe I did 5 hours. Let me go back to December 13th. It was a Wednesday. Oh, I do have 2 streams from, no. There's 1 video. 13th Wednesday. Let me edit this, and let's export this. It's Wednesday, 13th December 2023. Save changes. Let's just export this out. This must have been edited since I'm just sleeping on that. Watching this other content. This is Wednesday, 13th of December 2023. Export this. So we're finally cutting into. I thought I did upload it, so it's 5 hours and 5 minutes on the 13th. I did upload this already. Interesting. Okay. Finally, getting to these videos need to be uploaded. December 14th, 132333. Nice. I'm glad I already did what I need to do. Oh wait, I need to double check if I already uploaded the 14th. I have. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, why did I close that? Open that back up. I don't know why I shut down that page. Parts 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3 from Thursday the 14th of December. Just editing this stuff, uploading stuff really quick. December 14th. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3. Nice. I'm glad I already did that. And then we have Friday the 15th December. 15th December. Did I already upload this video? Looks like I have. See, 16th December was 4 parts. One, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Did I just upload the same video twice? I gotta delete one. Upload the same video twice. Super easy to find because you just put the title of the video in and you'll see if you have 2 versions of it. Oh, the 16th. 16th December. Now we're squared away. All 4 videos uploaded. I get rid of them. So 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4. These 4. Nice. Now we're talking. Finally, 1, 2, 3. So Sunday the 17th of December. I don't think I uploaded the 17th of December. Not yet. Oh, I did. 1, 2, 3. Nice. That frees me up. 1, 2, 3. I can remove them from. The whole point is that if you're producing content on Twitch, I guess try to upload it to YouTube as fast as you can, because then you can always have, you can just sit there, and then you can always keep the private videos unpublished for YouTube, but YouTube has like an unlimited storage well of data, so, and then Twitch starts deleting videos, so you have to like move your old videos off of Twitch onto YouTube or some storage or somewhere. 8th of December. Looks like I have not edited the 8th of December, so there's no way I've uploaded the 8th of December. Yep. So this is where I'll start from. Perfect. I'll do this another day. So we finally cut down from 160 videos to 131. So upload 30 plus videos, and those 30 plus videos, some of them turned into 1 hour segments, and some are full on 2 hour, 4 hour segments. So just
Shocking scene. On Beijing streets, every household skips New Year shopping online article. Beijing never this desolate gets banned. Outside the street service center in Chaoyang district, Beijing, there is a line of nearly 100 people. Dressed in thick coats, they slowly move forward. The voice in the video explains.
They are all selling blood, with a blood donation vehicle parked in the courtyard, 800 yuan for 200 cc, and 1200 yuan for 300 cc.
China's economy continues to decline, with many foreign companies leaving and numerous private business closing down, leading to a wave of unemployment. As the new year approaches, wage arrears become more common, worsening the situation. Among the crowd selling blood, some struggle to pay rent, while others lack money to return home for the holidays. The video also shows the saddening sight of delivery drivers in yellow uniforms.
Oh. There we go. Does Zir have a last name? Hmm. Oh, the character's name is Erlach Grail. His nickname is Thresh. And Mordekaiser's name is San Uzal. If it's Kiana Unili, and we know her as Kiana, then why don't we just know Mordekaiser by his first name as San or Uzal? And for Thresh, why is it not just Erlach or Grail? Then that like it's Sarah Misfortune, so it's actually Sarah Fortune that is her nickname. Why is it not just Sarah Fortune? Like we know Lee Sin is Lee Sin. That's his first name and last name, right? And Vlad or Vladimir just wants to go by one name. Okay. Because Rel's name is too close to being Grell. No, they just call him Erlach. Or call him San or Uzal. I was like, oh snap, I didn't realize. And there's Renata Glass. Like her first name, last name. Is it Azir Amal? Is his last name Amal? Oh, as an ENTJ, I do like, well, it's just in terms of champions that I don't mind playing Like Aatrox, probably Mecha Aatrox. I don't like the normal Aatrox skin, but if he's a mech, then sure. Sure. And I don't mind playing Kiana. I don't like playing the jungle role, even though I guess I should. It's like the one, like, I don't mind teaching and playing mid lane, teaching and playing ADC, teaching and playing, support, teaching and playing top lane, but I'm not that fond of jungle. It's like my weakest role. I guess I should look at it. I can play Mordekaiser, but I'm not a fan of the champion, the lore. Can play Thresh. Not a fan of his lore, but I can play Thresh. I don't mind Veigar as a support and mid laner. Lee Sin, yeah, the fighter junglers. No, okay. I don't mind Volibear. Not a fan of Hecarim. Don't like Vlad. Some Misfortune MF, nice. You know what I'll do is let me change my own league meta to match. I guess that makes sense. But I still think I can play Senna, Knockout Bar, Taric, Blitz much stronger than my Thresh, but I'll add Thresh there. Kiana, I'll add her to the mid lane. I say just Echo Fizz, like the only two assassins that I like. But I guess I could add Kiana to the mid lane. Champs I need to learn to play. I just saw mid beast playing. Yeah, I'll add Aatrox to the top lane. I could also add more to my top lane. I think I can also make more jungle work, I think. I have to double check, but... I'll add Veigar to my mid lane, but like the last pick, no offense. I don't mind Rel as a support. I guess I should learn Azir if you're gonna play mid lane. Sejuani is a jungler. Probably also Sejuani could probably play like top jungle and support. Probably. Cosmic Lux. Probably Lux or Jedaluk, I guess, right? So Lux mid lane. And as a support. Oh, what I should do is
Pods handles the driving. Pack at your pace, store your things until you're ready.
I'm not gonna play Urgot, I'm not gonna play Zed.
Across town or across the
I will add
Pods,
ADC MF.
I
guess it's Sarah Fortune. Kane wants me to play Kane. Right off the bat.
For me, came at a time that was really pivotal. Becoming a new father, I needed more.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Draymond Green Show YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the post that you love.
You know what?
You can get everything.
Sure. I guess I'll add
Green
Kane.
Show right on our YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe. Check
To my
that out.
tree.
Thank you. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Draymond Green Show. We got a couple pieces of business, and then we'll get into the show. First, as we said, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@DraymondGreenShow. Subscribe to there. All your content for the podcast will be there. Secondly, I really encourage you to go check out our interview with A'ja Wilson last week. Incredible interview. Obviously, she's our MVP. One of the greatest players ever already in the WNBA, which I think is absolutely incredible because she's kind of just really scratching the surface of what her potential is. And
I do like Elise in the chunk.
It's been extremely pleasure to watch her growth as a woman, has been even more enjoyable. And as you all know, you go check out the episode. Asia has a book coming out on February 6th, titled Dear Black Girls. And, you know, it's about her journey growing up in South Carolina.
That's great. I did
kind of not fitting in over here yet, not fitting in on this side as well, you know, and that journey all the way up to
Shavonna. Is it Shavonna Jones?
WNBA superstar. Superstar in general. I was like, let's not even put a WNBA title on it, superstar.
You mean support.
And so you all make sure you go check that out as well. But check out the interview. I enjoyed it. It's a fun interview, very insightful. Hope you all enjoy it when you check it out. Third, I know we have lots of new fans, new subscribers, and I saw a couple of y'all asking who it is that pops up on the pod occasionally.
I like a player sport.
That's my producer, Jackson. Jackson can say what's up to y'all. He'll pop up again right now.
What's up, y'all?
Do you recognize?
Jackson does everything with the show. Like, I come on here, I talk, and Jackson makes it pretty easy for me. Jackson is a one-man wrecking crew. When we're in person, Jackson's setting up the camera. Jackson's making sure all the audio is good. Every now and then, Jackson will bring someone, but like he's a one-man band. He's editing, he's recording, he's producing, he's doing the whole thing. So when Jackson pop up on here,
Shrima, as a region,
just know that Jackson Mike is always right in front of him. He's always ready to jump in if he needs to jump in. And when you do that much work for something, allow us to continue to bring you great content that you want to hear, content that you subscribe and signed up for. It's only right that you share the wealth. And I enjoy when Jackson jump in. But that's Jackson, everybody. That is the producer of the show since the beginning.
Sure, I'll add her there.
And Jackson is a Celtics fan.
As a region,
so
also.
Never forget that. One of the most fun days of the podcast was celebrating on the Celtics podium and Jackson having to record a podcast in the TD Garden.
Atlanta range.
Creep on through the TD Garden with me to our team party. What a time.
Yeah.
So that's Jackson, everybody. Now let's get into the show.
DraftKings, the leader in fantasy sports, just dropped a brand new fantasy game called Pick 6. It's the newest way for you to get in on fantasy football action with DraftKings Sportsbook. Just pick between 2 and 6 NFL players.
Technically, MF,
Kate, they're going to have more or less of a stat. For example, a player will have more or less than 100
I do have Senna as my number one support.
More than one touchdown.
He's ENTJ line.
Track your lineup.
And Star Guardian with the better skin. Highness, I think I have both these skins. I bring a Soraka?
Fantastic. DraftKings
sure,
Sportsbook,
I'll add Soraka to my
sports betting partner of the NFL. Sign up now. Takes 90 seconds. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. The code is Colin, C-O-L-I-N.
Jungle Tank is ENTJ. That's interesting.
Man, the Doves lose another tough game at Atlanta last night. And
ENTJ style? No, Jungle Tanks
especially with Steph having the type of night that he has, 60. We did beat the Grizzlies on the first night of the back-to-back. Then flew to Atlanta.
Did the show.
And lost. A game that was very winnable. Another game that was very winnable for us. Like I said, Steph went for 60. The rest of us didn't play too well. Everybody else shot 38% from the field, 8 for 38 from 3. And then you have Steph with 10 threes. It always sucks when you lose a game. When you lose a game and your guy go off like that, it's even worse. Because you just feel like you had a total letdown.
Oh, and that's
you feel like you didn't hold up your end of the bargain.
Yeah, I would say Ash.
Because there's no way he had 60 points and we lose. You know, and so that
actually
in
Ash
itself
be
always sucks.
Ash. And then I'll put MF.
We're in a very interesting stretch right now. Very interesting stretch where
Ash is top.
You know, some very winnable games on the strip, and we need to put some wins together. This is right now is a very key time for us, and you know, it feels like we're turning the corner. You know, and then you kind of have these setbacks, like a loss like last night, where you like we really should win that game. And trying to string some wins together has been a challenge for this team, but I still believe that we're capable of doing that. I do think, we've been on the run for a very long time, and as time has gone on, our margin for error has shrunk dramatically. And I think that's what's very interesting thing. So you look at all these close games, we got like 30 of them. The margin for error is so small. And I think for us, we're making a bunch of mistakes that we should not be making. Bunch of small mistakes. And you start to add those small mistakes up over the course of a game, things that you can take away. And they just usually come back to bite you in the end. And so I feel like that's like a lot of what been happening with us is you just make these small mistakes over and over and over and over and over again. And at a certain point, it's just impossible to overcome them. Everyone always say, what is it that this team have to do in order to turn that corner? And the reality is I don't think there's one thing to pinpoint. I think there's a few things to pinpoint, but most importantly, we have to play more mistake-free basketball. Stop making the little mistakes that we make throughout the course of a game.
It's forehand. I just Oh, it's
guess how can I afford this lifestyle working from home?
Last year I made $403,900
and corrupt officials to obtain citizenship. The issue at hand is that Australia's Significant Investor Visa, SIV, program, predominantly catering to Chinese nationals, who make up 90% of its recipients, has been terminated, effectively blocking a key escape route for the CCP's elite. This move by Australia mirrors actions taken by the United States. On December 11th last year, President Biden issued a proclamation aimed at those involved in corruption, barring them and their families from entering the U.S. This measure targets individuals offering financial legal services that facilitate money laundering or evasion of legal responsibilities. The CCP reacted with alarm. On January 7th, the Central Commission for Discipline Inspection criticized the U.S. policy as hypocritical and overbearing, sparking widespread debate. This reaction raises questions about the CCP's own anti-corruption claims, suggesting they might be merely superficial, especially given the number of officials moving assets overseas. The U.S. stance has been applauded by Chinese netizens, who ridicule CCP officials for transferring their wealth and families to the West, highlighting a vulnerability that has evidently touched a nerve. These three developments signify a challenging start to 2024 for the CCP, with criticism not just from international bodies like the Davos World Economic Forum but also from ordinary people and the global online community. The Australian visa cancellation and U.S. entry restrictions expose the CCP's corruption, stripping away its protective veneer. Amid the derision from both domestic and international observers, what actions can the CCP, now seen as both a rogue and a clown, possibly take next?
Hey, can you guess how can I afford this lifestyle working from home?
Last year I made $403,919 using e-farming. If you've been trying to make money from home or if you're interested in firing
China's economic decline, Shandong Mother's candid account resonates. As we've repeatedly reported previously, the recent policies of the Chinese Communist Party have had a severe impact on the Chinese economy. This has resulted in the withdrawal of foreign investments, the closure of factories, and has made the lives of ordinary people increasingly challenging, causing them to refrain from spending freely. About a month ago, Bai Yensong, a host from CCTV, asked experts on a show how to address the issue of ordinary people having money but being afraid to spend it. This question was met with ridicule and mockery by internet users. On January 29th, a mother from Shandong Dezhou posted a video in response to Bai Yensong's question. She said, "We bought our house in 2021, and our monthly mortgage is 3,200 yuan, about $450 and 60 cents. We also have an external debt of 300,000 yuan, about $42,244. Forget about spending. I'm currently tightening my belt, and I don't know when we can fill this financial hole." Farmers are facing even greater difficulties, struggling to ensure their basic livelihood. The mother said, "Farmers have no retirement pensions or health insurance. In winter, we only have access to cabbage and radishes, and in summer, it's eggplants and green beans, all priced at less than 1 yuan, about 14 cents, per kilogram. If vegetables cost more than 2.5 yuan, about 35 cents, they simply can't afford to buy them." This mother also addressed host Bai Yensong, stating, "Instead of advising people to spend, you should suggest creating more job opportunities, lowering oil prices, and increasing retirement benefits for farmers. When we have money, you don't need to advise us, we will spend it." After the release of this video, it immediately resonated with many internet users, and many expressed their gratitude, saying that she voiced their concerns. Mr. Hua from Guangzhou said, "Guangzhou is going through a tough time. The economic situation is very poor. We can't find jobs. Some elderly people have had no income for an entire year, and no one is looking out for them." Mr. Yang, another resident from Jiangsu, said, "This year has been tough everywhere. Many factories near us have shut down. 60 to 70% of the people are unemployed. People used to spend 10 yuan, about $1.41, but now they can't even spend half of that." Mr. Yu from Jinyi, Guizhou, said, "There are too many unemployed people, and ordinary folks are suffering. They have no land to farm, resort to small businesses, and it's very tough for them. Their income is low, and some have no income at all. Last year, Chinese economist Li Xunlei published an article in the China Business News, citing data from the China Income Distribution Research Institute at Beijing Normal University. This data indicated that there are approximately 964 million people in China with a monthly income of less than 2,000 yuan, nearly $282 US. Even if the actual figures are worse, the CCP quickly removed this article. Claiming Xi Jinping is anxious and paranoid, CCP's National Advisor rebels. Li Daokuei, dubbed the National Advisor of the CCP, recently shed light on sensitive topics that have cast the CCP in an unflattering light, specifically addressing the leadership's extreme anxiety and paranoia. His insights, detailed in the English-language publication China's Worldview, as reported by Bloomberg on January 27, provide a critical analysis of the CCP leaders' insecurities regarding their position on the global stage. The book, barred from publication in China due to its candid revelations about CCP operations, explores the pivotal roles of state-owned enterprises, the interactions between private businesses and the government, and the delicate nature of issues like Taiwan, amidst China's declining global economic standing and stock market challenges. In discussions with Bloomberg, Li Daokuei raised concerns about insufficient domestic demand, advocating for increased public spending, enhanced welfare, and the elimination of consumption restrictions. He described CCP leaders as more anxious, insecure, and paranoid than their American counterparts. Following Xi Jinping's ascent, Li Daokuei was frequently mentioned as a national advisor with regular access to Zhongnanhai, the CCP's central base. In 2022, Li openly claimed that the crackdown on Jack Ma's Ant Group stemmed from the top leadership's fear of Ma's political influence, which has since been nullified. Jack Ma's return to China last year lends credence to Li's intimate knowledge of the CCP's inner workings. On February 1st this year, independent commentator Kai Shinkuan published an article on X platform, highlighting that the term paranoia is significantly negative for Xi Jinping and is viewed as utterly disgraceful by the CCP's Central Propaganda Department, Central Commission for Discipline Inspection, Ministry of Public Security, and Ministry of State Security, especially in the context of accepting interviews with foreign media. Kai contends that Li Daokuei's comments do not indicate a revolt or a breaking point within Xi Jinping's advisory team. Given China's oppressive political climate, even senior party officials refrain from dissent to avoid accusations of endangering national security. This caution extends to economists unless Li Daokuei is contemplating a dramatic departure from the party line. Kai Shinkuan's critique targets Li Daokuei's recommendation for the CCP to invest more in public welfare and the people, framing it as a direct challenge to Xi thought and misaligned with Xi Jinping's priorities. If Xi genuinely prioritized people's welfare and economic development, he wouldn't relentlessly disrupt various sectors, significantly harming China's economy. The Wall Street Journal notes the CCP leadership's reluctance to boost the economy through direct cash payments, considering such consumer-led growth inefficient and ideologically misaligned with party principles. Kai underscores Xi's repeatedly expressed view that extensive welfare benefits foster laziness, preferring instead to allocate resources to showcase projects and support allies rather than improve citizen welfare. Kai suggests that during economic downturns and periods of low consumer spending, the government should heed certain economists' advice to distribute cash directly to the populace instead of issuing consumption vouchers. Li Daokuei previously criticized the U.S. approach of direct cash handouts during the pandemic, contrasting it with local governments' preference for vouchers under the pretext of being unable to identify the truly needy. Former Premier Li Keqiang candidly stated in May 2020 that approximately 600 million Chinese citizens earn about 1,000 yuan a month, about $140 and 83 cents, a sum insufficient even for renting in medium-sized cities. With China's economic performance failing to meet expectations and the CCP at a loss for solutions, the authorities have also prohibited pessimistic commentary on the economy. Columnist Anders Corr, writing for the Epoch Times, attributed the ongoing turmoil in China's economy to the CCP's actions, which have stunted economic growth, devastated real estate developers, and undermined international businesses attempting to invest in China, including the financial sector in Hong Kong. Despite this, Xi Jinping remains indifferent, stubbornly adhering to a policy of denial and continuing down a path that seems increasingly self-destructive for the CCP.
Are you paying too much for music gear? When you buy used and like new music gear on Reverb, you can save an average of 30%. From Fender and Korg to Focusrite, Earthquaker devices, and more of your favorite brands. Find deals every day on Reverb. Get more of the gear you love for less.
Human Rights Watch. 5 major automakers implicated in Xinjiang forced labor. Xinjiang, a major hub for aluminum production in northwestern China, contributes approximately 9% to the global supply. It has been linked to government-supported labor transfer initiatives criticized for coercing Uyghurs and other Muslim minorities into the industry. On February 1st, Human Rights Watch, a U.S.-based organization, released a report revealing that the world's top 5 automakers had not sufficiently examined their supply chains, leading to continued ties with forced labor programs in China's Xinjiang region. This assessment relied on information from Chinese state media, corporate disclosures, and official statements. The report identified major global car manufacturers, including Toyota, General Motors, Volkswagen, Tesla, and China's BYD, as being at significant risk of involvement in forced labor. It also highlighted that any investigation into Xinjiang-related entities, including partnerships between foreign and Chinese companies, faced backlash from the Chinese government, impeding automakers' supply chain transparency efforts. Despite scrutiny, the complex supply chain of the aluminum sector, characterized by trading and alloy processing, allows for the concealment of product origins. The Chinese government consistently denies forced labor allegations, labeling previous probes into automaker ties with Xinjiang as unfounded accusations. Although these automotive giants have anti-forced labor policies and require supplier compliance, the report reveals their lack of essential insights into their aluminum supply chains. In response to Human Rights Watch, Tesla acknowledged aligning its supply chain with specific mines, but was criticized for not disclosing the extent of its aluminum supply tracing or its sources. Volkswagen admitted challenges in ensuring transparency within its extensive supplier network, particularly when sourcing specific aluminum components. It was also noted that Volkswagen's ethical procurement policies did not extend to unaffiliated joint ventures in China. General Motors reported ongoing efforts with partners to address forced labor risks in its supply chain, but did not provide specifics on overseeing Chinese joint venture procurements. Toyota and BYD did not respond to inquiries from Human Rights Watch. Human Rights Watch cites a report from China's Xinhua News Agency, revealing that between 2014 and 2019, around 2.76 million rural laborers were relocated annually within Xinjiang, with the number reaching 3.2 million in 2021. While China claims these programs aim to alleviate poverty, they face international criticism, particularly from the U.S., for being coercive and suppressing dissent. The scale of Uyghur forced labor remains unclear due to limited access for investigations. Accusations of detaining over 1 million Uyghurs have risen against China, impacting industries like solar panels, cotton, and tomatoes, affecting global trade and corporations like Nike. Human Rights Watch urges the UK, Australia, and Canada to enact laws against importing goods associated with forced labor and to mandate corporate transparency in supply chains linked to human rights violations. The U.S. is scrutinizing Xinjiang products, designating aluminum as a high priority for investigation under the Uyghur Forced Labor Prevention Act, requiring publicly listed companies to verify annually the absence of high-risk Xinjiang products in their supply chains. Jim Wormington of Human Rights Watch highlights the auto industry's lack of awareness regarding potential inclusion of materials from forced labor or abuse, emphasizing the need for consumer awareness. Don't forget to leave a comment in the section below to share your opinions on today's topic with us. Make sure to like and subscribe to see more interesting topics from China Truths. trip to Tianjin, where he made a point to talk about the link-up phase. Cherish the hard-won red land? These things make Xi Jinping anxious. Xi Jinping spotted in Tianjin recalling Cultural Revolution over buns, draws criticism. Apple's financial report, sluggish sales, and Chinese market emerge as hidden worries. To achieve this, the CCP would soon collapse. It's all covered in today's China Truths. Cherish the hard-won red land? These things make Xi Jinping anxious.
Oh. Let's just do... What? Why would the bar... Hold on. Is it only if it has a sign? Hold on, why would it show? What the heck? Did I not show? Just hold up.